J-Lo like was like his ex-girlfriend, and it's like now deciding she's like warning people against Trump. I'm like, well, wait a second. So how many people did she warn against Diddy?
Right.
Oh, 0. Okay.
The wall of silence has now been broken, and victims are coming forward. Our team has had at this point more than 3,285 individuals contact us.
Allegedly, Jennifer Lopez is more than willing to tell the police every single crime that Diddy committed while they were together. However, fans are now asking why Jenny has waited until now and why she never exposed Diddy all those years ago. Could it be that she was afraid of Diddy, or was she just protecting him? Join me today as we look into why some people believe that Jennifer Lopez might be the key for the FBI to completely bring down Diddy. Now, we all know that Jennifer Lopez has one of the most complicated back and forth relationships ever. But of late, people have always questioned if Jennifer truly ever knew what Diddy was up to. And recent pictures from the night where Diddy and 2 other celebs assaulted a person while they were 13 have just revealed, and as it turns out, Jennifer Lopez was next to Diddy that whole night.
7 new lawsuits were filed today against Sean Diddy Combs. 4 of the accusers are male, while 3 are female. One lawsuit details the alleged drugging and raping of a 13-year-old girl by Combs along with another male celebrity, while a female celebrity watched. The incident allegedly happening at the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards in New York. Combs has yet to respond to these new allegations, although he has denied previous allegations. A Houston-based attorney is representing more than 120 people who accuse Combs of sexual assault.
Y'all, the incident took place in New York back in 2000. The recent resurfaced photos show Diddy and Lopez getting into a heated environment, and it's alleged that after his heated exchange with Jenny, Diddy went and committed his heinous crime. In the photos, Diddy was spotted standing close to Jenny, wearing a white t-shirt and a baseball cap, with one hand casually placed against the wall behind her. He leaned in, and the two appeared to be in a deep and heated conversation. But what they were discussing, that's anyone's guess. Diddy held a bottle of champagne as they continued talking in what can only be described as an angry manner. Now, just moments earlier, Jennifer Lopez had been next to her sister Linda Lopez from an elevated platform overlooking the party, while Diddy poured drinks for the guests. Linda continued dancing nearby even after Diddy walked away from Jenny. Now, this was a star-studded event with other guests like Jay-Z, Ben Stiller, Ice-T, and magician David Blaine all enjoying the party. But now, in a recent lawsuit filed against Diddy, shocking details about Diddy's alleged assault were made public, and Diddy wasn't alone in his crime. He was accompanied by 2 other unnamed celebrities that night. According to the lawsuit, the girl that Diddy assaulted that night was dropped off by a friend at Radio City Music Hall in New York City so she could try to get into the VMAs. The girl, who was only 13 at the time, was denied entry to the VMAs because she didn't have a ticket, so she decided to go to the after party instead. Y'all, it's alleged that she tried talking to a couple of the limo drivers who were there so she could get a lift to the VMAs after party. She stumbled upon one driver who claimed to work for Diddy, and the driver told her that she would definitely get into the party because she was young and she was the type of girl Diddy was into. The limo driver then drove the girl to the after party. Now, according to the lawsuit, the girl was then given an NDA to sign, promising she would never speak about what went down that night, but she never received a copy of the NDA. When she got into the after party, she saw a ton of celebs like Jennifer Lopez, Jay's, and many more, but none of them was mentioned in the lawsuit. The girl also noticed that the party was filled with people using a ton of drugs. While in there, she was given a reddish yellow drink that tasted like orange juice, cranberry juice, and something bitter. After one drink, the girl is said to have started to feeling woozy and lightheaded. She started looking for a place to rest, and she entered what she believed to be an empty bedroom so she could lie down for a moment. She did not lock the door. Shortly after that, Diddy allegedly entered the room with 2 more celebrities, one male and the other a female. Diddy reportedly approached her very aggressively and asked her if she was ready to party. Then the horrific act happened with Diddy and the male celeb being the main aggressors, while the female celeb watched on. Guys, once Diddy and the Celebs were done, the girl managed to get away, and the lawsuit detailed that she managed to make her way to a gas station where a compassionate female clerk noticed her distressed state and allowed her to use the phone. According to the suit, she used this opportunity to call her father, admitting she had lied about where she was and asking him to come pick her up. Now, the question on everybody's mind is just how much of the incident that took place that night did Jennifer Lopez know? Because people are finding it hard to believe that in all those years that Jenny dated Diddy, she never knew about Diddy's behaviors or his freak-offs. Guys, when it comes to Diddy, Jennifer Lopez has always seemed to have a blind spot. Jenny's first husband, Ojani Noah, even admitted to as much while speaking to Despierta America. Ojani revealed that one of the main reasons their relationship fell apart so quickly was because of Diddy. As it turns out, Diddy has been allegedly pulling Jennifer Lopez's heartstrings for decades now. You see, Jennifer Lopez met Diddy shortly after she got married to Ojani. Back then, Diddy was one of, if not the biggest rappers. He was topping the music charts and he ran his own record label. There was no one bigger than Diddy back then. At the same time, Jenny was the hottest upcoming star. Everything she touched turned into Hollywood gold, whether it be TV shows or music. She was a fast rising star, so it didn't come as a surprise when she and Diddy came together to work on her album On the Six. Now, according to Ojani, that's where their relationship started having issues. According to Ojani, after Diddy and Jennifer Lopez began collaborating, Jennifer Lopez allegedly began becoming deceitful and secretive. At the time, Ojani was in LA working on opening his restaurant, and Jennifer Lopez was traveling between Miami and New York so she could work on her album with Diddy. According to Ojani, he tried as much as he could to be there for Jenny, but the distance was just too much, and it seems Diddy was more than happy to fill the vacancy. But here's where all the drama is. Things got so bad that in the end, Jennifer Lopez had completely turned on him, and she began ruining his life and his career, and he didn't know why. In the interview with Despierta America, he said, "I would ask Jennifer, what did I do to you so that you have taken me to court, you have accused me, you have lied, you have created false things about me, and you have called several companies to throw me out and different television networks not to give me work? Why, if I have not done anything to you, let her tell the truth. Let her tell everything that happened." Now, it didn't take long after Jenny divorced Ojani that she officially began seeing Diddy. Now, back then, Diddy said it was love at first sight when he met Jenny. However, Jennifer Lopez took some time to warm up to Diddy. Reportedly, Lopez wasn't initially impressed by Diddy's bad boy antics, but the more they spent time together and got to know each other, the more Jennifer Lopez started warming up to Diddy. Fast forward to the MTV Music Video Awards, and Jenny and Diddy made their relationship official, and the whole world went crazy. Diddy, a bad boy rapper, and Jenny from the block. It seemed odd, but people loved it. Whenever the two were together, they just seemed perfect.
Started to happen. I started looking into her eyes more, spending more time with her, and I just fell in love with him.
But at first, I didn't like him at all.
However, that relationship quickly developed its issues. Diddy allegedly made his relationship with Jenny so toxic for her that back when they were dating, there were often reports of Jennifer Lopez knocking down hotel doors trying to find him. Jenny has always denied those rumors, but did admit that she went through a lot. "I never caught him, but I just knew." He'd say he was going to a club for a couple of hours and then never come back that night. Back in 2003, Jennifer Lopez did an interview with Vibe magazine, and she detailed how she almost went nuts because of all the things Diddy put her through. "It was the first time I was with someone who wasn't faithful. I was in this relationship with Puff where I was totally crying, crazy, and going nuts. It really took my whole life in a tailspin. Y'all Diddy cheated so much that one time he did it while Jenny was upstairs. And that's not even the worst part. The worst thing is that during this particular time, Jennifer Lopez had thrown him a huge party and had done all sorts of thoughtful things for him all day.
But we had just came from, Jennifer had just gave him this hell of a day. I mean, like, we went to the Miami Hurricanes game. We went to Miami State Hurricane. We was on the field while they were playing and stuff. And he gave him a party at 321 in Miami. She rented a club, gave him a party, gave him this big backyard party, dinner and everything like that. Then gave him a party at the club. And then we came back. one of his, what's his name, Slam, had set it up because Jenniffer went upstairs. And Puff said, yo, Gene, watch the door. Don't let nobody come through the door. And I said, all right. And Slam set it up. And I wanted to say it was Korean, but I'm not sure it was her. But it was supposed to be somebody that was either up to her level in fellatios, or it was her. I'm not sure. And while Jenniffer was upstairs, he was down there getting a fellatio from her.
Did she ever find out?
She know now.
Anyways, when Jenny finally decided to end things officially with Diddy, he didn't believe her at first because they had broken up so many times before that he didn't take her breaking with him seriously anymore. Now, despite breaking up over 20 years ago, Diddy seems to be a huge influence in Jennifer Lopez's life, even allegedly being behind why she and Ben Affleck are divorcing. Diddy's longtime rival Suge Knight made a bold claim alleging the police found some seriously compromising videos of Jennifer Lopez after they raided Diddy's house. Now, Suge didn't exactly elaborate on what was on these tapes, but he vaguely suggested that they were enough to get Jennifer Lopez seriously worried. Now, on top of that, Suge also claimed that the reason Jenny's marriage to Ben got to an irreconcilable point was because Ben somehow became aware of what Jenny and Diddy did and how their lies and their part in the infamous nightclub incident from 1999, back when Jennifer Lopez was still seeing Diddy. But what do y'all think? Did Jennifer Lopez truly know what Diddy was up to all these years? And if so, why do you think she didn't warn people? Let me know your opinions in the comments down below, and don't go anywhere because we have barely scratched the surface of Diddy's alleged crimes.